Hello, good afternoon. I am Marvin Athanase and I will be presenting on ICT educational policy in St. Lucia.
Oh, hey, what is ICT, you may ask? I didn't even notice you there. Alright, we are going to delve into St. Lucia's journey into integrating information and communication technology into education, highlighting key policy developments and strategic plans. Follow me as we discuss this.
To begin this video, we are going to look at a description of the ICTE policy. And I'm going to start by saying educational policies encompasses the legislative framework and regulations that dictate the operation of the educational system. According to Robertson 2018, educational policies comprises a collection of beliefs and principles regarding the structure and operation of education within a society. This encompasses decisions about what subjects are taught, the method of teaching, and the governance of these practices. At its core, education policy outlines the goals to be achieved and the measures employed to attain them. Moreover, it involves the procedure for creating policy and the stakeholders involved, which in turn are shape our policies are put into practice. This video will be focused on the ICT educational policy in St. Lucia. In 2010, St. Lucia embarked on a significant milestone by developing and ratifying a national ICT policy and strategic plan. This policy underscored the pivotal role of ICT in education, aiming to foster human capacity development, enhance competitiveness, modernize teaching and learning environments, ensure equitable access, and cultivate capable individuals capable of thriving in a technical driven society. Today, I'm excited to talk about the development of ICT in education and strategy for St. Lucia from 2017 to 2020. This initiative was made possible with the support of the Commonwealth of Learning (COL), an international organization dedicated to promoting open learning and remote education. Working alongside consultant, COL engaged various stakeholders in St. Lucia to create an initial policy draft. Dr. Sanya Mishra, an education specialist at COL, provided valuable guidance throughout the process, while Dr. Harvey Miller contributed to drafting the policy document. Mr. Juman Anthony, serving as the COL focal point, played a crucial role in gathering data, coordinating stakeholders and discussions, and organizing the national consultation workshop on the draft policy. Together, they ensured that the ICT in education policy and strategy for St. Lucia was developed collaboratively and with the input of all parties. The draft of the ICTE educational policy included several parties and stakeholders. Several entities participated in the development of the ICTE educational policy. Various methods were employed, including reviewing prior policy documents, conducting desk research, administering both in person and online surveys to a diverse range of stakeholders such as students, principals, teachers, policy officers, curriculum specialists, administrators, non governmental organizations, and representatives from the business community. These assessments were conducted over a 6-week period. While drafting this policy, stakeholders had a set vision and mission for the ICTE policy. Their vision goes as follows: to transform teaching and learning in St. Lucia through the use of appropriate digital technology that engenders a literate, creative, productive, inclusive, and competitive society. Their mission for this policy was to ensure and extend access to quality teaching, learning, and administration across the entire education system, thereby enabling every learner to be skilled in digital learning and contribute significantly towards national development. The values or principles of the ICT educational policy. We delve into the core value and principles of the ICT educational policy in St. Lucia. Our first principle revolves around equity and access. In St. Lucia, ensuring equal access to information and resources is paramount. It's about providing every learner with up to date ICT tools and sharing educational materials developed with public funds under open licenses. This principle lays the foundation for an inclusive and equitable educational landscape. Next, we focus on creativity and personal development. Leveraging ICT resources enables us to enhance creativity and foster personalized learning experiences. This empowerment allows individuals to develop skills at their own pace, fostering a culture of innovation and growth. Moving forward, economic and social development stands as a crucial pillar. Integrating ICT into education is not just beneficial but essential for progress of developing nations like St. Lucia. It aids in overcoming challenges faced by small economies, paving the way for sustainable growth and development. Reform and capacity building form another integral aspect of our policy. Introducing ICT into education necessitates continuous professional development for education officers, principals, and teachers. This ongoing training focus on curriculum enhancement, innovative pedagogical approaches, and efficient management practice. Lastly, partnership and community involvement are key to sustainability of ICT initiatives in education. We recognize the collaboration with various stakeholders, including community members, private and public organizations, and international agencies such as the Commonwealth of Learning, European Union, World Bank, and UNESCO as vital for long-term success. In conclusion, these values and principles underpin the ICT educational policy in St. Lucia by prioritizing equity, fostering creativity, driving economy and social development, promoting reform, and nurturing partnership. We pave the way for a brighter, more inclusive future for all learners in our nation. What are the historical and current perspectives of the ICT educational policy? We now implore the evolution of education in St. Lucia amidst the backdrop of technological advancement and changing needs of our developing economy. In our increasingly digital world, technology permeates every aspect of our lives. A 21st century education system must equip learners to navigate this rapid changing digital landscape with confidence and proficiency. St. Lucia education system has undergone significant changes to better meet these needs of our society. One of these are transition from Cambridge O level to CXC to CSEC for a more cultural relevant curriculum, replacement of A levels with the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination, implementation of universal secondary school education, leading to increased school and teachers' numbers. Establishment of Suffolk Lewis Community College, offering diverse educational pathways. However, amidst the transformation, several trends has emerged as identified by the government of St. Lucia in 2016. Decline in school enrollment and academic performance, particularly in mathematics and English. Higher dropout rates among boys with a significant number of male repetitors at the primary level. Gender disparity in the teaching profession, especially at the primary level. Growing academic performance gap between boys and girls. Decreasing investment in education and relative to the national budget. Rise in the number of learners with special needs. Since 2000, the Ministry of Education (MOE) has constantly emphasized the integration of ICT in education through Education Sector Development Plan. These plans, spanning from 2000 to 2005, 2009 to 2014, and 2015 to 2020, has reiterated the importance of ICT in enhancing educational outcomes and preparing students for challenges of the 21st century. Recognizing the value of ICT in education, the Ministry of Education has made concerted efforts since 2002 to develop, ratify, and implement a national ICT in education, that is, policy. Drafts were created in 2002, 2004, and 2013, each building upon the principles of each predecessors and reflecting the evolving landscape of ICT. It's important to note that the current policy builds upon earlier drafts, considering the significant advancement in ICT capabilities, accessibility, and affordability. These advancements has expanded the potential impact of ICT in education, necessitating a robust and adequate policy framework. With all policies, there are strengths and weaknesses that might challenge the draft. We are now going to identify the strengths and weaknesses of the ICT educational policy. The development of the ICT educational policy was seen as a positive initiative in the education sector in St. Lucia. The 2015 to 2020 Educational Sector Development Plan of the Ministry of Education asserts that quality education cannot be fully accomplished by remaining attached to antiquated teaching methods and technologies. Government of St. Lucia, 2014. As such, the inclusion of technology into education sector has both strengths and weaknesses, including, as according to the ICT in Education Policy Strategy for St. Lucia 2019 to 2022, there are several weaknesses and strengths. We are now going to start off with the strengths. First strength, which could be pointed out, is student achievement. The implementation of the ICTE policy fosters a conducive environment for student success and productivity, thus contributing positively to the nation's economy. Unlike traditional approaches to learning, the ICTE strategy encourages students to perceive learning as transformative. Recognizing the diversity of student profiles and learning styles, ICT integration aims to cater to individual needs. Teachers play a pivotal role as facilitators in this collaborative process, guiding students towards their educational goals. Another strength is students with special needs. Through the integration of ICT, the students with special needs are provided with unique opportunities to enhance their educational experiences. Another strength may be in the STEM disciplines. Concerns raised by both the Ministry of Education and parents regarding the declined performance of students in STEM related courses highlight the agency for innovative solutions. Leveraging ICT allows for fresh and creative approaches to STEM education. Various ICT tools developed for STEM teaching has been developed, promising significant importance in student achievement through engaging and enjoyable learning experiences. Another Another strength may be in early childhood education, and due to the constraint of time, I'm going to display the slide. Another strength may be TVET and lifelong learning. Weaknesses. Weaknesses of the ICTE policy. A weakness which may be pointed out is inadequate computer infrastructure, a lack of educational content, limited bandwidth.
Sir, the Wi-Fi not working.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Not again.
I don't like sir not working every day so. I tired. What did I put? Watch that.
Not again.
I fell up. That school need to check on that Wi-Fi.
Absence of interactive whiteboards, low ICT competency, pedagogical challenges, resource and support shortages, disjointed curriculums, need for teacher development, insufficient commitment. We are now going to reflect on how the law or policy affects schools in general and in particular teaching and learning. To begin, I'm going to start with teaching enhancement. For example, this policy has enabled teachers to utilize ICT tools like computers, projectors, and printers for visual teaching aids.
That's all. What is it? How may I help?
I finally understood algebra.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
All right, job well done. The video actually helped.
Yes, sir.
All right.
It has also saved time and energy compared to manual drawing of images on boards. We have access to internet images and videos which improve teaching quality, to name a few. We have also seen learning enhancement. For example, ICT facilitates remote learning, assignment submission, and course enrollment. Students access education from anywhere at any time. We have also seen independent research and assignments using smartphone, tablets, and computers, to name a few. Assessment efficiency. Software like Excel streamline grading, calculations, and ranking of students' performance, reduce manual error, and ensures accurate assignments. The introduction of the ICTE policy was a positive initiative. However, it may have introduced us to some negative impacts that we're not pre-exposed to. In this section, we are going to suggest ways that schools and teachers can mitigate the negative impacts of the policy. The impacts or risk posed by the ICT policies are cyberbullying, privacy invasion, physical side effects of extended computer use, exposure to violent and sexual explicit material, and social isolation. Ways that we could mitigate these risk factors are as follows. 1. Monitor the use of technological devices. Software tools and parental controls can be installed to reduce the exposure to inappropriate material. Encourage students to exercise mental and physical breaks away from the screen. Teach students responsibility for their actions online and the potential risk and dangers. Inform them of the consequences. 4. Educators can create a detailed and specified ICT schedule for students in the classroom. To mitigate the negative impact, regular training programs can be organized to equip teachers with the necessary skills to integrate ICT in their teaching, according to the government of St. Lucia. Introducing traditional non-technology forms of entertainment such as hard paper books, board games, and outdoor sports can free some of the time that students spend on gadgets as according to negative effects of technology and how to overcome them 2021.
Thank you for viewing. I now conclude this video with a presentation of my references. Goodbye.